go. Let's play some baseball here. The Tarpons are going to have Sanamo, Pearson, draw 1, 2, and 3. They got so many nats here. I'm getting roasted, getting eaten alive here from Homa.
I got a job tomorrow for Smith.
What's that?
I'm the whole working with the speaker.
Yeah, the speaker was not the best, no doubt. First pitch of the game is brought to you by State Bank and Trust Company. From Landon English to Sanamo, it is high 1-0. Oh, it's called a strike. Oh, okay. I was about to say. 1-0. Inside 2-0. There's a strike, and it's 2-1. It is pretty warm here, and not a lot of breeze, but what breeze there is blowing out. It's a good day to hit a fly ball today. English delivers a 2-1. Low 3-1, so Sanamo working the count early. Ahead in the count. The pitch. Get in the air to center field. That's going to be caught right at the center fielder for the first out. Good play by Leeret. Now Jacob Pierce will stand in. We may see Pierce pitching at some point today, according to Coach Boutros. Cut on and foul tipped, it's 0-1. You're all on deck. Pierce at the plate. The 0-1 pitch shows bunt, and he will bunt it, and it's foul. Not a bad idea. English ahead big. It's no balls and 2 strikes. Time called by Pierce. Here's the delivery. Hit on the left side, and it'll be fielded by the third baseman who gets it to the bag for the out. So another pretty hard hit ball, but right at a defender. That one was Lovell getting it to Chasson for the out. Now Jacob Curall stands in. Back from basketball. Curall had a couple of RBIs over the weekend. The first pitch he sees is inside, 1-0. English working quick. 1-0. Low and in the dirt, 2-0. Jack Leday is on deck for the Tarps, and the top of the first just underway. The pitch. That's low, 3-0. So Curall ahead big. What do you think? Green light?
No.
I don't think so either. We'll never know. It's a strike, and it's 3-1. They're not making noise. The 3-1 is a strike perfectly placed on the outside corner, so now the count is full. 3-2. That one's hit in the air a mile on the right side, and it is caught. It'll be a 1-2-3 inning. Tarpons go down in order. Terrebonne will have their turn. We'll be back in a minute on KLEB.
Number 8, Jake Lagarde.
The right fielder for the Tigers, the actual right fielder, unlike the lineup part, which had several players in right field. Johnson looks like he'll be working from the stretch. First pitch he throws is a touch low, 1-0. Pitch is chopped up the middle, fielded by the second baseman, gets it to the bag. So that is Sanamo to Buzigard, 1 away. Tarpons get an early inning out.
I split the center, moving to the right, stealing the
Now
ball.
batting, number 3, Kevin Traha.
Kevin Trahan will stand in. As they say, Trahan here. They want to pronounce the last name correctly. That's them. First pitch from Johnson's wide, 1-0. Bottom of the first for a Tarpon team that is 3-0. Someone's going to get their fourth win today. The pitch. Foul off of someone, but I hope that whoever it was off of was okay. I think it was off the police here. These catchers take a beating during the course of the game, during the course of the season. Lovell is on deck. Thought we'd see him on the mound, but we did not. Not yet. Pitch is cut or miss. 1-2. Johnson ahead in the count. And he got him. Strike 3 called.
Now batting, number 23, Ethan
Johnson
Lovell.
gets the first strikeout. Now Lovell will say, man, Lovell just did something that you like to see you guys do. He asked Trahan and said, hey, what do you got? Got a little scouting report. Johnson's pitch is low, 1-0. I'm not quite sure either. We haven't seen him throw varsity very much. But he's doing well so far. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Bottom one. Neither team has a hit yet. It's actually been 5 up, 5 down so far. Pitches foul tipped into the glove. 1-2. I get the feeling if the Tarpons get a third out here, that dugout's going to bounce out. But a lot of work to do as you're facing a really good hitter. It's the pitch. Got him! And now we'll retire the side. The Tarpons on a 1-2-3 defensive inning. We're scoreless after 1. We'll be back in a minute on KOB.
Move to
Tarpons will have a lefty batter. Leday standing in. The first pitch of the second inning will come from Landon English. Neither team has a hit yet. Breaking pitch is low, 1-0. The 1-0. Low, 2-0. Some of our sponsors after this 2-0 pitch. Jack Leday. Inside 3-0. Let's go ahead and thank 3-2 Oil, home of the drive-through oil change. Mound visits and pitching changes are brought to you by them. Also, we want to thank the Blue Boot Foundation, Performance Automotive, Rev, RTC, ETL, and Vision Communications are now Rev, as that's a strike right down the middle. 3-1. Lady of the Sea General Hospital, compassionate medicine close to home. Golden Motors for prices priority. That one's hit a mile into the, not a mile in the air, into the screen, and it'll be 3-2. Looked like it'd be a mile in the air, but it didn't clear the screen. State Bank and Trust Company banking you can count on. Member FDIC. Ashley Barrios, State Farm and Cutoff. Joe Septic on call 7 days a week, 24 hours a day for all your fencing and septic needs. The 3-2. Hit in the air, foul down the left side. You'll do it over again. Brought to you by Duck Fab Inc. From custom metal fabrication to commercial, municipal, and residential HVAC ductwork. Duck Fab for all your metalwork needs. Call 876-3400. Swing and miss. One away. For sure. There's a strikeout. Camden Berg will stand in. I made the pre-game prediction that Camden was going to hit a home run to you off the air. Let's see. Gets it a mile in the air. The middle infielders are chasing it down. Lovell calls him off and he makes the play. 2 away. 2 quick outs. Yes.
Remember last year?
I do remember last year. I called a walk-off home run for Darren. Do me a favor. Can you text Ryan Barbie and tell him to bring the off over here, please? I'm about to walk out. The first pitch shows bunt. It's high, 1-0. English working quick. Has 2 quick outs. The 1-0 is a strike. 1-1. Five up, 5 down for the Tarpon offense. The 1-1. He shows bunt. Gets it down. The pitcher will field it and try to get it to the bag in time. And that'll retire the side. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Tarpons. Terrebonne will bat in the bottom. I appreciate the call, like, sincerely. Chasson will stand in. Facing Johnson. First pitch at bottom 2. Foul tip, 0-1. Johnson worked a good first inning, but now he's got to face the heart of their order. Chasson's their first baseman. He has been a starter here for a while. Johnson's 0-1, wide, 1-1. Hoping to have a good defensive inning. The pitch hit in the air, should be playable, actually should be routine. Kale chasing it down and makes the play. He had to go a long way, but he does make the play out in center. I thought off the bat, hey, routine out, but boy, that ball kept flying and flying and flying.
Now batting number 24,
Kale does track it down. Hayden and Jacob are shaking off that basketball rust, and another guy who knows a little bit about that is the guy standing in, Kobe Jones. He was a member of the basketball program here. That's a strike. 0-1. Kobe is a college signee. As good as he is at basketball, he's actually better at this. Designated hitter, the 0-1. Wide, 1-1. I think by trade he's actually an outfielder, and I think at some point in the season we're going to see him slide back into the outfield. But they just wrapped up their season on Friday, just like the Tarps. Time call. We have not seen a hit in the game. We have not seen a base runner in the game. It's a little weird. Two teams come in swinging it well. 1-1. That's a strike and a good pitch from Rob Johnson, 1-2. Oh no, fortunately we actually still play real baseball here at this level. And college too. A 1-2. Swing and a miss, and there's 2 away. Good pitch from Johnson, who's got the strikeout pitch working. That's 3 so far.
Now batting number 31,
Eric will stand in.
Learett.
Cam Pierce is an offensive guy, and he told me on play-by-play last week, man, I don't like the way they were swinging, but then they've had success and scored some runs and everything. But I know he's not going to like that 3 of the 5 batters haven't put it in play. The pitch. High, 1-0. Scrape that inside corner, you'll jam them all night. The 1-0 from Johnson. There's a strike on the outside corner. It'll be 1-1. Bottom 2, still scoreless. Terrebonne trying to get their first base runner, Learett. Swing and it's 1-2. Tarpon pitchers to start the year, man. Not allowed very many runs. They have pitched well so far. Johnson is working smooth. Can he get that big third out? The 1-2. Foul. Now a play on the right side, and we'll do it over again. One ball, 2 strikes. Talks about Buzigard, Delisi, and Matt. The bottom of the order in the third. Inside. Just like that, though, that pitch wasn't inside by much, but when you're standing on the plate, it almost hits the batter. It looks way more in than it is. Red battling the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll retire the side. The Tarpon pitchers have struck out 4 of the 6 batters that they faced. We're going to top 3. Coach Brian Kale is going to take a stab at this play-by-play stuff in the third inning. We'll be back in a minute on KLB.
got it back in this top of the third game. Stepping the man, Terrebonne Tigers, first pitch.
Say what, we talked about Lovell and how we expected to see him. His English has not been bad either. He's thrown very well.
Second pitch. Goes back, called strike. Second strike. English doing a good job with our speed pitchers. 0-2 count. From English. Visitor. Slice right off.
Yes, I'm glad you said it because I was going to say it. It's E. Skipper.
Count in English. Visitor. Pitch. High. And for the 1-2 count for Mason Buzigar. Walking first baseman this evening. English's pitch from the mound delivered. Low. That's one from the catcher. Ball 2.
Of course, Buzigaard is going to be one of the big thumpers on the mound for the Tarpons. He actually pitched opening day against Cecilia. Figure this weekend he'll get back out there.
2-2 count from English to Buzigaard. Ball delivered. The ball hit over the second baseman. Right field comes up and makes the play for the first out of the inning.
Tell you what, look, this doesn't matter for anything, but the Tarpons have had better swings than Terrebonne early. They have barreled up a few, hit it right at someone. Sanamo got a barrel on one, Buzigaard got a barrel on one. There's just right at Lagarde out and right.
Lagarde on the catch for Tigers. Brings up the catcher, releasing it to the Tarpons. In the top of the third inning, scoreless game. English delivers the pitch.
First base runner of the game, either team.
Curtis the runner for the Tarpons. 22.
I will tell you who that is in just a second.
Brings up Joshua Mack.
22 is Caden Angelette for South Lafourche.
So Keaton Angelette will be the pinch runner for the Tarpons. And
9 hole, you figure it's maybe a spot to bet.
pitch from English. Swing and miss. Strike one. Angelette at first base. Lead. English in the stretch. Second pitch. Back shoulder. Bunt. Ball swinging. Pitcher takes it and gets the first base for the second out of the inning.
So it's just the old sacrifice. English did a good job there.
Yeah, nice bunt by Mack on the first base line. It wasn't the catcher and pitcher really wasn't sure who was going to do the bunt at first. I think Cameron Pierce comes out. Have a little conference with the umpire. Short little conference.
I think they're happy about something. I'm not sure what.
The only sacrifice, Angelette gets the second. It brings up Luke Saunders to play down out of the center field at first and back.
Big spot for Luke here.
English swing.
10, Dylan Skirtle.
For the Tigers at the plate. Johnson working from the stretch. Pitch on bunt, foul ball back to the screen for the first strike.
Not a bad idea if you're having a hard time making contact. Try to bump one, maybe make the defense work.
Looking to see that third base play, maybe a little behind now. Trying to step in. Johnson for one pitch, delivered. Territory.
Oh.
Nice job by Jack, but did give him chase for the ball. Ends up dropping for a long second strike on Skirtle.
Yeah, good hustle from Jack, man. He covered a lot of ground. I didn't think off the bat that he even had a chance, but he made a nice diving effort at it for sure.
A lot of foul territory here on both sides, left and right side field.
On this turfed field, by the way.
Nice looking field.
Now batting, number 11, Nate Diamond.
I agree 100% with your scoring there. That was a base hit, and then the ball got back all the way to the fence. Josh looked in between, looked like he didn't know whether or not to slide forward or let it play at his feet.
Nate Johnson to play for the Tigers. Third base side, just a few inches foul beyond the third base line.
You're Terrebonne, you're struggling to put the ball in play. You've got to get that runner home right here. Runner at third, no one out. I get it to the bottom of the order, but you've got to get him home.
Definitely do not want to give the Tigers extra base runners here in the bottom of the third and game.
Johnson just needs to exhale, take a deep breath, man. All you're giving up is a single, bro. Keep working.
Johnson delivers the 1-2 pitch. Kind of panicking a little bit to settle down and throw a good pitch for the second strike. Looking nice job by Brock Johnson.
Now batting, number 4, Evan Oliver.
That was a really big first out.
Evan Oliver at plate for the Tigers. Bottom of third inning again. Tigers have base runner at third. Johnson's first pitch. Delivered foul ball on the right side out of plate. 0-1 count. Anything Johnson is doing is throwing strikes.
Yeah, he is. That's very important.
One pitch from Johnson. Also done a good job by Galicia keeping the ball out in front of him. Evens the count at 1-1.
Eduardo's a good story, man. He's a guy who's been the backup catcher here for a while. Waited his turn. That's his job back there.
1-1 pitch. Ball pitch, following the right side, off play again, brings the count to 1-2 for Oliver.
Johnson had that strikeout pitch again, man. He has gotten so many to start the game. Was it 5? Yeah, 5 of them so far. Yeah, too late now. Have to be very sure you can get it down now.
Delivered. Right side of Tucker Field. Infield has to be exposed.
And the Tarpons are playing back. They're willing to concede the run for a ground ball out, except maybe Curall at third. Everybody else is playing back.
Pitch.
Big pitch coming up.
I love you, Blue Ball! Hurry up!
Look, if you're the South LaFouche, you'll take that. You gave up a runner at third with no out, but you've since gotten 2 in a row and have only surrendered the run. Looking like you can maybe avoid the big inning.
Number 8, Chase Lagarde.
We know we're seeing guys are going opposite field foul because they're late. Johnson's throwing hard, so maybe harder than what Terrebonne's expecting. That mound visit, by the way, Eduardo Galicia went visit. That is brought to you by 3T Oil, home of the drive-thru oil change. If I give up play-by-play for a couple innings, I better do something else, right?
2-1 pitch from Johnson. All 3 off the line. And just a 3-1 count. Here's count right here. See what Lagarde's going to do with it.
Johnson's around 45-ish pitches.
Now batting, number 3, Kevin Baha.
See if they get active here on the bases, try to manufacture.
All right, Devin, come on.
Johnson, first pitch, steps off the mound, goes back to first. Going close.
This was a pro game, he would only have one more kickoff allowed this at bat.
which is totally insane.
Unless if you're a base stealer, then you love it.
Yeah, we actually did base.
Yep. Little pizza box.
Second of the mound. Kevin Hunter has played for Terrebonne Tigers. Jason Johnson. Johnson delivers the pitch. Back screen. To move on down at second base. Moved out a little past balls, a little bit out the zone.
Now, if Terrebonne could get a base hit, they could drive a second run home. This is a big spot in the game. The Tarpons have had some good swings, but nothing to show for it through 3.
Ethan Love will come in and get Terrebonne Tigers hoping he can get his turn and back this inning. Johnson's looking otherwise. One ball, pitch from Johnson. The trade hand. Ball's delivered. Swing, foul, plays back.
Hit the body and not the glass, but still.
One pitch from Johnson. Swing, you get a miss. The ball was up in the zone. He chased down him just a little. Mauricio faked the throw back to second, trying to keep the ball close. We will have the mound visit once again from Delacier, just talking to Johnson. We count 1 ball, 2 strikes. On the batter. And again, that mound visit was sponsored by CT Oil Change.
Yeah, I was snoozing on that one because I'm trying to get us a scoreboard update. I know Vanderbilt has just started.
1-2 count from Johnson. The trade hand. Pitch is delivered. Is that one? Ball low and away. Brings up ball 2. Even count 2-2.
Scoreboard update brought to you by Maritime Safety Solutions LLC. North Shore, the north side rather, leads Vanderbilt 7-4 in the first quarter.
2-2 pitch, and the third gets stopped by Glacier. Can't find the ball. Water did a good job of protecting the ball from going to the backstop. The ball ended up just right below him, and he couldn't find it. He was looking around for the ball and was right at his feet, which allowed the ball to get down to third, which brings us to, once again, a 3-ball, 2-strike pitch. That's the trade hand ball.
Now batting, number 23, Ethan Lovell.
Now we think this is a mound visit and not a pitching change, but either way, it's sponsored by 3T Oil, home of the drive-through oil change. Give Terrebonne credit, man. They have they've adjusted. They have made better swings, had better eyes at the plate. Got one across. They're threatening some big damage here with Lovell standing in.
Yeah, and you see the difference where just a couple of base runners or that one did where it took Johnson. It's definitely the ball out of the strike zone than what he did on the first 2 minutes of the game. Paul's going to walk over to the pitcher's mound and just break up the meat and see if Johnson will stay in, and like we expected, Johnson will stay in the game.
Oh, you contact, babe. Let's go.
Again, which will bring up Ethan's level.
Yeah, big time player.
2 men on. Big spot here for both teams. In the bottom of the 3rd inning, the Tigers lead 1-0.
I think the Tarpons do have someone up in the bullpen. I just can't see who it is.
First pitch.
And then we also know that Pierce is likely to pitch today as well. Obviously, he wouldn't be in the bullpen because he's playing short. It's something to keep an eye on.
Pitch. Deep center field. Kale coming over to make the play.
Yeah, I think. I mean, he went a long way.
So, Lovell comes across for the 2-run double for the Terrebonne Tigers. And Kale has to go a long way towards right field. He's playing on the left side of second base to give you just a picture of how far he has to come across. And he came all the way on the right side of the base. And just a long way to go.
Well, there's big news here. Lovell, who has been battling some back issues, is now being greeted by the trainer. That's not good. We're told that these are the first couple of games that he actually swings. And now the meeting is over. Hopefully he's okay.
Come on, Bryce. You got it, boy.
Yeah, he could have tweaked some of his back.
Now batting number 7, Bryce Castle.
Brings up
Stop the bleeding, man.
on its way. Miles staying in front of the ball, keeping his ball in front of him. Ball 1. Johnson struggling for the Tarpons at the mound in the bottom of the 3rd inning.
This may be the last batter for him. I see Coach Petro shuffling around, having some conversations.
Johnson delivers. Outside zone. Coach Petro is going to make a move now or let him finish.
Taking a peek out there over in the bullpen. But I don't know if the bullpen's his next stop. He has told me that the next guy in line would be Pierce. So I can't see who's throwing.
Johnson delivers a 2-0 pitch. Once again, ball 3. Defensively missing by a good bit, but not even close. Eduardo doing a good job behind the plate, keeping that ball in front of him, preventing that runner from advancing from second to third, and that runner being Lovell.
Sanamo with a veteran move, go and talk to Johnson. A, you calm him down a little. B, you're just buying time for whoever's getting loose out there.
3-0 pitch. Kickoff play at 7. Johnson just turned around, no throw. Just have that feeling that they wasted a little more extra time. They just got a bullpen.
Coach Petro is pacing, looking into that bullpen.
Johnson delivers. One strike count. Come on, Bryce.
Hey, yo, Bryce, go right here, let's go be Rice, let's go be Reese, let's go Bryce,
Scoreboard update from just across the road. Brought to you by Maritime Safety Solutions, North Side rather. I'm sorry, I'll get it right one time. North Side 10, Vanderbilt 9 after 1. I tried to tell people that was going to be a closer game than what people realized.
Jacob Pierce, and
get it.
First pitch by English, inside pitch, swing and a foul ball to the left side.
If you're Coach Chandler and you're trying to battle back after a tough inning, these are the ones you want. You know, 2, 3, and 4.
English delivers the 1 pitch. Pierce, ball's hit right up the middle. Big hit of Jacob Pierce to the Tarpons. I don't really call it stride and come back. 3-1 deficit lead for
You know, it's crazy. I know all the Pierces, right? But like, without ever even really seeing Jacob Pierce play much baseball, like you just know he's gonna be tough, he's gonna be good. Like, their family's so athletic.
Big lead at first. English goes back. Keep him out of play. Brings up Jacob Q off the Tarpons. Flied off to right field. First time back.
Now, the Tarpons don't have a whole lot of home run thump, but Jacob does. So this is one of the guys that if he gets in the air, look out.
English pitch inside, ball stands on
Trouble.
Caught by right field. Right field came over to his right. He made a little basket catch for the first out of the game. So Hero will fly out once again to the right field.
Takes the guard, made one hell of a play right there.
Jackal did left-hand hitter for the Tarpons. English first pitch. Today goes and fouls it back. First strike. Goes it back. English working with pitch here for the Tarpons. 3-0 lead. Jacob Pierce at first. The Tarpons get a big lead. English pitch. Making ball. Zone. Gets away from the catcher, which allows Pierce to hit down second base for the Tarpons, which will put him in scoring position for Jackson base for the Tarpons.
Psychologically, man, even if you just get one run back right here, just something to let him know that you're here, be big for the Tarps.
1-1 pitch. From the day delivered. Foul to the left side. Jackson Day left for a 1-2 count on Jackson Day for the Tarpons. Jacob Pierce, second base, still in position for Tarpons here. Fourth inning with him now. Here's the pitch. Foul again. To the left side field, out of play. Count remains 1-2. One out.
Guys tried to frame it, but when you slide the glove all the way over, it looks a little bit obvious. Good try, man.
Pitch. Ball to be hit to the shortstop. One hop.
Wow.
So Jackal Day will reach any area on the floor, which will get Jacob Pierce coming all the way around from second to score.
Baseball's sorry, Coach. Baseball's a cruel game. Tarpons have hit some hard and had no luck, and they're results in a run.
Brandenburg at the plate for the Tarpons. English delivers. First pitch is called strike. Tarpons come back and could get at least 1 run here in the fourth inning with 1 out. Brandenburg at the plate. with the pitch, breaking ball. Oh, that's the ball right over the third baseman's head. The runner was coming around at the third. Runners at first and third. One out here in the top of the fourth inning, which will bring a mound visit from the Terrebonne Tigers.
Brought to you by 3T Oil Change. That is Cam Pierce. This may be the end. He's looking around out there. We'll see. Oh, yeah, that's not Cam. You're right. That's not Cam. My bad. Yeah, my bad. Boy, I love that how Camden Berg, no matter what he's doing, brings that football mentality. He got that base hit to left. He runs to first. They hustle the ball back into the infield, and he's standing on first base going crazy, getting everybody fired up, and hopefully the Tarpons can feed off of that momentum here with runners at the corners.
That was a nice hit right over third base.
Yeah.
Ball ran right over third base.
You get it over level out there, you're doing something right. There's a wall back there. See if Brock could help himself out. You know he would love to do that. Low throw from Geis. English actually had to pick it off the mound. That could have been really dangerous.
One out here, top of the fourth on the Tarpons trailer, 3-1. They have two runners on the base at the corner from first and third.
Breaking news after this pitch.
And this 1-1 pitch, check the delivery, working on the stretch. Johnson shows bunt once again, pulls back, falls out the strike zone for a 2-1 count.
Breaking news, with the sun going down, the Nats have gone away.
So you can stop dancing.
Oh, we're still dancing, but no, the Nats have finally gone away.
Let's go, LJ!
Yeah, it won't make Coach Petros happy. Situational baseball, you got to get that down.
Coach Petros will call a timeout. Settle Johnson down. He may have called the bump, but it was out of the zone. Just, that's why he also.
Never know. Great job by Geis hanging on. You could hear that ball get tipped, but it's still carrying him into his glove.
Pitch, breaking ball high out of the zone. 2-1 count for Mason Bigard. Senior pitcher for the Falcons.
He gets a fastball. He could jump on here.
2-1 pitch. 3-1 count on Mason Bigard once again. Having a great time for the Falcons.
Petros would tell him it's gotta be your pitch right here up 3-1.
3-1 pitch. 3-2 count. 2 out, 2 runners on. And Mason Bigard at the plate. English. 3-2 count. Get away from the catcher and hustle down in and slow for the second one to be also goes by
Guy slipped the ball good by him, but he did a good job hustling it back in because let me tell you something, Visigold ran it down there to first. He made a wide turn. He was thinking about going 2. This is it.
There will be a pitching change, so we'll take a 1-minute break. Trailing 3-2, which will prompt the pitching change for Set to deliver and pitches the
The warm-up tosses were all over. Let's see if Mac can be patient here.
Pitch to Mac.
sometimes they make me look like I know what I'm talking about. That was behind Mac, and a great job by Geis not letting that ball get to the backstop.
People jump around their dugout. 1-2 pitch from King. Joshua Mack. There was the pitch. Chased the one, but with 2 strikes, he went for the plate. Luke Sanamo and Jeff for the Cardinals.
Luke is 0 for 2, but boy, he's hit it on the barrel twice. You would love to see him in this spot. Sometimes that ball hits the pad and just dies. Sometimes it ricochets right back to him. That one, you got to turn it down. Told you guys he could swing it. Base hit, headed the other way. And just like that, and the inning is still not over, but you got a red hot Luke Sanamo standing in. Oh, by the way, Josh Mack's in back there. Yeah, Luke got a short net swing. That was a big, long. I'm trying to hit a home run swing. Shorten that up a little bit.
But they do take the lead 4-3 in the Terrebonne Tigers, which will bring up Kobe Jones, the DH, the Tigers, to face new pitcher for the Dolphins in Cooper World.
Yeah, pitching change brought to you by 3T Oil, home of the drive-through oil change. Cooper Worley will be the new pitcher. I think that the Tarpons' defense is the same, but there is, I guess, a chance that Brock Johnson's out there somewhere. We'll have to keep an eye on that. In fact, Brock Johnson is in left field. So Mac will take a breather. So it's number 5 out there for sure.
Yeah, that's Johnson.
So Brock is in left. Let's see if Josh Mack is anywhere.
Now batting number 24, Kobe Jones.
I don't think he's in. I think he's going to be. Yeah, in fact, I see him out there.
Tigers bottom of the 4th inning. Trailing on the Tarpons 4-3. Kobe Jones will be working in back box against Tarpon pitchers. Cooper World. Worley's first pitch. Jones gets a wide turn to his face.
Don't know if that was a change or if he's just got a good drop in velocity compared to Johnson. That guy was just floating up there. Kobe Jones stayed back on the hammer. Tarpons have activity in the bullpen again.
On the stretch, the red shows bunt.
Number 10, Dylan Skirtle.
Seeing the way the Tarpons fielded the line just a second ago, I'm doing it again. Yeah.
Let's go, Dylan. Stay hot right here.
Terrebonne Tigers have runners at first and second with no out. The shortstop at the plate. Worley's first pitch. Well, they're basically playing back too far for Worley to come off the mound. 3 pitches. 3 hits.
Yeah, you're facing big trouble now.
Brings up the catcher, Nate Kelly. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning. Tarpons all up 4-3.
Now batting number 11, Nate Kine.
Let's go, Nate.
Time fielding the bunt with a force at every base. Do they dare try it again? Yep, here we go.
Oh, nice play by Mason Brisbane. Oh, bunted up in the foul territory. Brisbane comes out of position at first base and makes a diving catch in foul territory for the first out of the inning.
Let's go, Evan. Get you one right here. Let's go, baby.
Edward Dufresne comes to mind.
Brings up Evan Oliver.
Now batting number 4, Evan.
First pitch. He hit the first baseman. Boots the ball. Third to score. Which will allow Oliver to get to first base.
Yeah, you like what Mason's intentions were there. He was trying to charge it, go home. But, man, he's trying to get it out there.
Lead off guy. the Tigers facing Cooper Worley for the Tarpons. Aces loaded, one out. The guard of the plate, Worley. Delivers the breaking ball. Outside corner,
Come on, Jace.
You know where to go with that, Jace.
Cooper Worley, he throws strike.
Yeah, he does.
Jace the guard at the plate for the Tigers. Some high game here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Worley's pitch delivered. Laying in the mix in the ball.
Come on, Jace.
And this is 0-2 count. Worley
Take a breath.
down
Let's go.
nicely. For the Tarpons here in the bottom of the fourth inning.
Love a strikeout right here. That would be huge of their leadoff batter, but it's not going to be easy. This guy puts it in play.
Worley, 0-2 pitch.
Ooh.
Just had the move. Brings us to a 1-2 count on the guard for the Terrebonne Tigers. Ball did not miss by much. This is juiced for the Tigers. Early 1-2 pitch. Oh, that's clean! Second out of the inning.
Number 3, Kevin Connor.
Only giving up one run would be huge.
Yeah, they were bases loaded and no one out, and they've only got one across. As you said, that'd be huge right here.
Second deliver, first pitch to Trey Hand. Tigers off balance, big time.
He's throwing slow, but it's keeping them off balance. They can't time it up.
0-1 pitch delivered.
And I hope that people who listen to this don't think that I'm like insulting the kid when I say he's throwing slow. It's moving all over the place, keeping them off balance. I mean it as a compliment.
Late movement on the ball. 0-2 pitch from Worley. Nice trade call! Cooper Worley fired up for the Tarpons.
that he is probably available. 2-0. Inside, 3-0. So the job of the Tarpons is to score a bunch of runs to where it wouldn't make sense. Yeah.
You got a ball on the field.
Yeah, there's a baseball in the field. Vanderbilt is down 31-29 in the third quarter. Abby's giving me updates. I'll get you that scoreboard update brought to you by Maritime Safety Solutions. That is 5-4 before pitch walk. She told me the environment out there is wild. Skirall will stand in. Who's 21 for us? It's going to be the runner. In a second. 21 for the Tarpons is Titan Alamont. Oh, I didn't even know Titan played baseball. So we know there's an athlete on the bases. You got it pulled up?
Get it, E.
31. Technology is amazing. Curall flew out to right 2 times in a row. Throw back, the runner's safe at first. Foul tipped into the glove, or behind the glove rather, to 1-1. I need to stop telling the police my secrets. Don't look like it. A lot of people, but that home side does look like it's kind of rowdy. 0-1. King pitching the Curall first to throw back, and the runner's in safe. 4-4 in the top of the 5th inning. 2 really good baseball teams. Tarpons are 3-0, Terrebonne 3-2. Both trying to get their 4th win. That's foul. Look out into the netting out there, and it'll be 0-2. You just get the sense that the timing for Curall is just a half second off. If everything's going to the right side, you would normally want to shoot that ball and pull it to the left side. No better time than the present and the straight one out. The 0-2 low, good stop by Geis to be 1-2. Terrebonne led this game 3-0 in the 3rd inning. The Tarpons came back in the 4th and got 4. Terrebonne got 1 in their half of the 4th. The 1-2 got him looking, and that's the first out of the inning. So good pitch from King. That brings Jack Leday up. Leday reached on an error by the shortstop. Runner takes his lead. Pitch. Inside corner for a strike. 4-1. Leday trying to get a knock. He's a lefty batter. A lot of room down the line and right. He'll be running forever if he gets it out there. Gonna hit him inside. Umpire says no, it's just a ball. Runner goes, that's hit up the middle. The shortstop can't field it. So the Tarpons will have runners at 1st and 2nd. That ball was hit hard, but I still think that's probably got to be an error, right? How we still now? Now Camden Berg will stand in. Camden popped out to 3rd, got a base hit to the left. King's pitch. Wide, 1-0. Tarpons are trying to retake the lead that Terrebonne tied from them in the bottom of the fourth. King staring in the mid. Takes a peek at the runner. The pitch, it's low. Good stop by Geis. Terrebonne's playing with fire. They're falling behind. A lot of guys right now. Two-0. High and wide. 3-0. One pitch away from a potential bases loaded situation with Brock Johnson on deck. The pitch. That's right down the middle. He's taken all the way. 3-1. We know Alamo runs extremely well. Anything into the outfield, he's got a great chance to score. The 3-1 from King is way wide and the bases are loaded. Tarpons are cooking with grease right now. The bases are loaded and 1 out, and Brock Johnson will stand in. And we may have a pitching change.
There's 2 walks in the inning, sure will be.
They're going to the center fielder, so it looks like it'll be Lee-Red pitching whenever play resumes, but we'll tell you about it in a minute. Bases are loaded in the 5th. We'll be back in 1 minute on KLEB. The 5th inning, we're tied 4-4. It'll be Brock Johnson batting.
Scoreboard update brought to you by Maritime Safety Solutions LLC. Start of the 4th quarter, Northside 39, Vanico 35.
Nice. Of course, this pitching change timeout is brought to you by 3T Oil, home of the drive oil change. Any injury reports or injury timeouts brought to you by Thibodeau Regional. 1 out and a strikeout. See the axe in the bone here. He can maybe stab one and give the team the lead. The pitch. Hit on the right side, slow roller. Can they turn 2? They go to second for 1, go to first, and safe. So it's a fielder's choice ground out, and the Tarpons take the lead. Terrebonne gets an out. And boy, that was really close to an inning-ending double play. But the Tarpons do the job and retake the lead on the RBI ground out. Inning isn't over yet. Runners at the corners.
31.
For Buzigard.
Very close play.
See if Mason could get a knock. Wide 1-0. That's a strike. It gets by the catcher momentarily, but he gathers it. 1-1. Good pitch. One across in the inning for the Tarpons, who have taken a 1-run lead in the top of the 5th inning. Pitch, that's high, just floated up there. Breaking ball that didn't move. 2-1. Isn't it crazy how things work? Like, it was so windy, and then as soon as the sun goes down, the wind just stops. Pitch, hit in the air to right. Boy, that's trouble if it's fair, and it is just foul. Boy, that would have scored 2, but it was foul by about 2 feet out there.
Looked like Vanderbilt just hit a 3 to tie the game.
Something tells me they're making some noise. Mason Buzigard battling. It's 2-2. Runners at the corners. Leret trying to get out of a pickle. Takes a peek at the runners. Runner first is going, and it's a called strike, so that'll end the inning. So that'll retire the side. The Tarpons get 1, and they lead 5-4. Defensively, what does South Lafourche have up their sleeve? We'll tell you in a minute. We'll be back for the bottom of the 5th on KLEB. By 3G oil change, home of the driver oil change. Jacob Lawrence is the new Tarpon pitcher. So then you'll say, all right, well, who's the new shortstop just cleared? That would be Jacob Hero. Then you say, well, who's the new third baseman just cleared? Who's the new second baseman? That's Mason Buzigard. Who's the new first baseman? That would be Jack Lene. Who's the new right fielder? That would be Josh Mack. Chandler's making us work. Yes, my streak is over. The batters will be Lovell, Chasson, Jones, Art of the order.
Now batting, number 23, Ethan Lovell.
Very quietly while we're in the Terrebonne section. So when are you applying to be the Terrebonne football coach? I'm sorry, the Ellender football coach, my bad. And you don't have a job as of May.
Oh, you contact, man.
Oh,
Gotta be one you
okay.
can make contact with. Let's go.
Level, stand in. I can make an argument that I have never had a job, but that's another argument for another day. Pierce's first pitch is a breaking pitch for a strike, and it's 0-1. In the bottom of the 5th. And for those of you wondering, yes, that is Josh Pierce's younger brother, who apparently has a wristband that he's not allowed to have. Get that taken care of.
Something you can handle,
Boy,
baby.
Henry Burr would have thrown him out the game for that. 0-1. That's right. 1-1.
Let's go, E. Something you can stand, baby. Something you can make contact on.
Thought you would have made a dancing joke. Yeah. Pierce staring into the mid, the 1-1. Inside corner for a strike.
There's no way you can get that.
Yeah. The 1-2 just got a piece of the foul to stay 1-2. With 5 minutes to go, Vanderbilt is down 44-42 against Northside.
Something you can handle, babe. Let's go.
The carrier's at the line trying to tie it. Yep. Pierce ahead in the count. The 1-2, breaking pitch foul on the right side out of play. I have no idea how this game ended up, but I know after one inning, South Terrebonne was leading Thibodeau 12-1. So the defending state champions are, breaking news, still really good. Pierce trying to get the first out of the inning. Yes.
Let's go, baby!
I'm gonna hit the knob of the bat.
Come on, B.
Well, that made a really loud noise to hit flesh. They're gonna say it is a hit batsman. Didn't it sound like that little pop sound, like that it was? I don't know. Rubble will stand in first. Chasson. Number 1 will be running for them. That is the roster that Coach Pierce gave us.
Take the lead in 3.
Number 1 for the Tigers.
Number 7, Bryce.
Let's go, Brian! Let's go, Brian! Gonna be right at 7. It's gonna be right at 7.
So the 4-hole cleanup guy, Chasson, standing in.
Nothing in the top of the zone unless you have to, babe. Let's go.
He's flown out to center and struck out looking.
Let's go, be right there.
All right, Pierce. Hard ground ball right at Kirill's turn back. Pitch. Pitch by Galicia, and there will be a runner at second. Boy, that's just one Eduardo's got to have. That one was dead in his glove. Pass
Be right
ball.
center, babe.
Come on, Bryce, you got it.
1-0 to Chasson. And Pierce will step up.
Come on, babe.
And now time will be called. This mound visit is brought to you by 3T Oil, home of the drive-through oil change.
Our next game will give you a good high. So you can get your high. That one game and just move on.
What did I do?
No, I'm good.
Oh! Advanced Eye Institute, make the right call. Get your eyes checked by Dr. Darby Chasson today.
Let's go, B. Yeah, shot scores already, babe. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll just let it go after that. That's usually how it works. It's 1-0. Pitch to Chasson. Inside corner for a strike. 1-1. Kobe Jones is on deck. He had a base hit up the middle. That was off of Worley.
Let's go, B.
Come on, Bryce, you got it.
Pierce taking a peek at the runner. Now the 1-1. Hit in the air. Should be routine on the left side of the infield. Curol calls them all off. And there's one away. So big first out of the inning and no advance to the runner.
Now batting, number 24, Kobe
Now Kobe will
Jones.
stand in. Kobe Jones, that is. And it's separating a little bit. They've got a 3-point lead with 3:20 to go.
Come on, Kobe, you got it.
Let's go, Kobe.
Jones will stand in. One out in the 5th inning, the bottom of the 5th inning. The Tarpons lead by a run. It's 5-4. Pierce's delivery blocked. Good job by Galicia that time. He let the pass ball through earlier in the inning, but made a nice play there.
Let's go, Colby. See the smash.
One ball, no strikes. Delivered to Jones. Wide and high, 2-0. Boy, do they have a tall task today. Madison Prep is so good. I would love to get a Central Catholic school, too. They're playing Ascension Catholic. Our buddy G. Cassard. 2-0 on the hands. Hope he thought it hit him. They'll appeal. I don't know how the guy over there would see it. I mean, they appealed to a guy that's way farther away and has a worse angle.
Come on, Kobe, you got it, man.
When you're a college signee, you get I don't like going to first. The 3-0 in the dirt, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Terrebonne's got a couple of runners aboard.
Now batting number 31.
So Lirat will stand in.
Come on, Eric.
Lirat has a bunt hit to the pitcher and a strikeout. He is 1 for 2.
Let's go, Eric.
He is the pitcher of record for the Tigers at the moment. Chance to help himself out.
Come on, Eric.
It's called a balk. Everybody moves up 90 feet. Be runners at second and third now. Balk call. I don't know what he did. I was looking down. Pierce is smiling. Coach Guitros doesn't like the call, but a balk was called. Yeah, I'm a little confused. But whatever it is, you better fix it between now and the next batter, or else it's going to bring in a run. There'll be runners at second and third. Lirat will still be standing in. In the bottom of the 5th, this game was moving along beautifully, but it has started to slow to a
All right,
crawl
Eric, let's go.
here in the middle innings. But that's okay. It's a natural ball. Here's his pitch. Hitting it to the left and caught, but it would be a sacrifice fly. RBI was tied, but a good play out there on the left by Brock Johnson. Terrebonne gets a timely hit. But the Tarpons get a timely out. It's 5-5.
Now batting number 10, Dylan Skirtle.
Come on, Dylan.
Skirtle will stand in. He had a bunt hit and reached on an error. Oh, nope, reached on got a single and then advanced to third on a 2-base error, my bad. So he's actually 2 for 2. Up 1-0. Runner at second for Terrebonne. That's the lead runner in the 5th inning. There are 2 outs. It's 5-5. Pierce's pitch. Hit a mile in the air. Should get out of play on the right side, and it does, and it's 1-1.
Come on, Dylan.
Vanderbilt is up 2 in the basketball game. At the line, trying to add to it. Boy, it's got to be getting late. Last time we announced the time was 30 minutes, and they've played a lot since then. Pierce delivers a 1-1. Breaking pitch and a beauty for a strike. And by the way, all of these scoreboard updates are brought to you by, of course, Maritime Safety Solutions, LLC. Here the Tarpons are trying to get the 3rd out, the 1-2, and the dirt blocked by Galicia. It's 2-2. Tell you what, this has been a good game. Two good baseball teams in the early portion of the season going back and forth at one another. Neither team throwing their aces today, but both offenses and defenses making plays. The 2-2 hit on the left side, foul, and we'll do it over again.
If this game stays close, how the Tarpons will respond in their first close game of the year. Terrebonne Tigers have been empowered.
Yes, oh yes they have. They've played several close ones. And that facet, I do think it's advantage Terrebonne. The 2-2 hit in the air to center. It should be right at him, and it is, and it retires to the side. Terrebonne gets a run and ties it up, but the Tarpons don't allow the big inning. We're going to the 6th. It's 5-5. We'll be back in 1 minute on KLEB. Good for the Tarpons tonight. In the late innings, boy, that means everything's going to be magnified. Can you get bunts down? Can you take extra bases? Can you avoid errors? Just down the road at Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt leads by 1 point, 49-47, with a minute 25 to go. Northeast side is way up. My goodness. Galicia has a magnet in his uniform as he's been hit by a pitch twice today. Isn't it crazy how there's always that one guy on the team that just gets hit every time? We've seen a couple of Tarpons have that as Alex Powder in one. Conley would get hit every single time he came up to the plate, it felt like. That is working hard. The pitch, hit in the air to right. That's dropping, and that's a leadoff base hit for Eduardo Galicia. And the Tarpons get an early inning base runner. So Josh Mack, who had a 2 RBI base hit in the 4th inning rally, will stand in. Reaction to lay one down here. Now ain't no hitter he is, but he's a beauty. Right to the pitcher, he fields it, gets it to the bag for the out. Clean sacrifice, 1 away. Runner gets in scoring position.
Very close.
And he knew it too. He knew it too, but he ran back. Sanamo will stand in. He's 0 for 3. Let's see if he could straighten something out. He struck out his last time up. And to come through here, Luke. Pitch. Breaking pitch for a strike, 0-1. The beauty of a good batting order is you could say, oh, this is the guy you want to put. There are a lot of guys in this order that you could say that about. The 0-1's hit hard on the left side. Lovell makes a nice play and delivers a throw. What a play there from Lovell. First with the scoop and then delivering the strike. There's 2 away.
Yeah, the center will hit the ball hard again.
At some point, he's going to be rewarded for that. Tarpon pitcher of record now, Jacob Pierce will stand in. I've probably called him Josh Pierce throughout the game. If so, I apologize. Now I said Jacob, but that sounds weird. Jacob Pierce stands in. The pitch. High, 1-0. I may not have. Vanderbilt has the lead. Oh, yeah, they're going to win it. Oh. Yeah, so Vanderbilt's going to move on to the quarterfinals in Division II Select. And the crowd is going crazy out there. Look at it. They're on the floor all over. Pitch is low, 2-0. Tarpon's trying to retake the lead. The pitch, chopped to the left side, stabbed by the shortstop who will get the Tarpons in a run down. That's a baseline mistake from the pinch runner Angela. That would have been an infield single, but instead it retires the side. The Tarpons make a mistake on the bases. Now about it. You've got a retirement party, you've got a wedding, but you've got a lot of reasons to be dancing. Guys bunted, popped out to first, and struck out looking. If Terrebonne gets any runs here, the Tarpons will be down to their last 3 outs in the 7th. Pierce's pitch. Hit hard on a line, but right at the center fielder. Could not have hit it harder, but the center fielder out there barely had to move. Who was our Yeah, Hayden Colley, my bad. He never got sent out. Right?
Now batting, number 4, Evan Oliver.
Oliver will stand in. And a big first out for Pierce. Boy, it feels like every time we come here and play Terrebonne, the game is just like this. And we beat them in like 9 innings one year. Last year it was a grind. Two teams that just match up well with one another every year. Pierce's pitch is a strike 0-1. Oliver reached on an error and had an RBI ground out. The 0-1. Breaking pitch for a strike 0-2. I don't know if Jacob was all the way loose in the last half inning. Not that he did that, but he just looks a little bit more, has a little bit more pop here. Start this inning. He's ahead 0-2. Pitch. In the dirt, 1-2. Oliver still behind in the count. Pierce trying to throw him down. The 1-2 and the dirt 2-2. Now's where you want action. You don't want a full count. Here's delivers behind them. That was, if I was batting, I was frustrated. Full count. Here's delivers. Get in the air on the right side. That's tailing out a play. And it will hit the baseball fence out there. Mac doesn't have a chance. It'll stay full. Tell you this, I don't know how this game's going to end. Cameron Pierce is doing an excellent job for the Terrebonne. Got his first opportunity to be a head coach, and he's making good on it so far. 3-2. Time called at the last second. That negated what would have been called strike 3. Terrebonne gets a warning. That was a beautiful curveball that would have been a strike. It just did. It's gonna be a full count to Oliver. Here's delivers. It's ball 4. The Dolphins are celebrating a strikeout, so Buck is not happy. The batter's walking to the dugout, which is probably a pretty good indication where the pitch actually was, right? But then the umpire's like, bro, what are you doing? You're on. But Bucky was livid because Santa had to literally push him back into the dugout. Which Detroit calls time, and the Dolphins better collect themselves. Remember when you said how you handle a closed game? Gotta settle down right here. And Chandler's saying the same thing that we're saying is, hey, when the batter takes the pitch and walks to the dugout, what does it say about where the pitch was? Yeah. Where could Detroit see the rest of the night? That's the question right now. How they're going to appeal. Did you get called for being out of the baseline? He was all the way here. No, he never did. I think the Tarpons were just the recipient of a very interesting call. I'll leave it at that. The guard will stand in. He struck out his last time up. He does have a hit. The pitch is wide, 1-0, we think. Terrebonne got 3 in the third, 1 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth. They're trying to get 1 in the sixth, which would give them the lead. Dolphins have eyes on having a clean defensive inning, just like Terrebonne did in the road half of the sixth time call. We just sense there's a lot of tension and a young Tarpon team that's not been in this fire before. This is a big spot. The 1-0 inside, 2-0. Here's delivers a 2-0 swing. That's 2-1. and 1, not 2 to 1, 5 to 5, my bad, what am I saying? Or the 2 and 1 is an inside 20 for side 2 and 2. Here's trying to get a big second out. The fans on both sides are making noise. Tarpon fans, Terrebonne fans. They're both about equally represented. 2-2. Inside 3 and 2. Ray Hand is on deck to go for 2, as Coach said a minute ago. Has a huge jump as ball 4. Now Terrebonne, boy, the runner Oliver tripped on the bag and got hurt.
Yeah, when he crossed second base, he stood on the base and looked toward home plate to see what was going on.
Ray Hand will stand in when play resumes. Runners at first and second, 1 out. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. And what scares you, I don't expect it, what scares you is non-contact injuries usually are not good. Here's trying to find his release point. Pitch to Trahan. Hit in the air to the right. Matt going back and chasing it, and he makes the catch. The runner at second will tag up. But a good catch by Josh Mack out there to be runners at the corners. Tarpons get the second out, but the Tigers get the lead runner to third. Now Lovell will stand in.
2
RBI double, strikeout, and hit by a pitch. I would not walk the bases loaded. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not a coach, but I would not walk the bases loaded to take their cleanup. Now, with that having been said, do you pitch him gingerly? Yeah, absolutely. Oliver stands in. Here's the pitch. High, 1-0. Alicia has to be a brick wall back there. He cannot let that ball get by him. I would only say no, but then they may walk him with first base open, and they may just put him on. The 1-0 swing and a miss, and he's going to head down there. Now it becomes a more interesting decision.
Well, you're still walking bases loaded.
Yeah.
No pitch.
And I still think it's the right call.
Gotta be one you can handle. Let's go, Ian.
Here's his 1-1, foul into the netting, 1-2, and 1 strike away from getting out of it. something. If Pierce gets a strikeout right here, it'll be the loudest roar that you have heard all night. Because every one of those guys in that home, or that road dugout in blue, will come unglued. But a lot of work to do first. The 1-2. Hit behind us foul. At least I hope it's behind us. Then we'll do it over again.
Watch it out of his hands. Let's go,
Can we go to South Terrebonne this year? All one random district play. 1-2. Blocked by Galicia. Mike Barber, if you're listening, I love you. I love your program. I love your part. But for my own safety, if we don't go to you, I'd be pleased by that. Though the history of those programs, I would probably play my ball anyway, right? 2-2 to Ethan Lovell in the bottom of the sixth. We're tied 5-all. Runners at second and third. 2 outs, a 2-2 count. Be very good Terrebonne infielder / pitcher. Pierce trying to deliver the biggest pitch of the game for the Tarpons. Lovell trying to get the biggest hit of the game for the Tigers, and retires the side. And much like his little brother, he bounces off and gives the big fist pump. We're going to the 7th inning. It's 5-5. We've got a good game brewing on Terrebonne. We'll be right back in 1 minute. That was just like Josh there.
Yes, sir.
I can't believe I just pitched that thing.
I have a little streak of the first Tarpon baseball games that we do in a year being games where the Tarpons just play rotten. Yes, win, lose, or draw, the Tarpons have played well tonight. Kiro will stand in. Jacob has not swung it well today. He's got a couple of fly ball outs to right, and he struck out looking. No time like the present. Tarpon dugout making some noise. The first pitch of the 7th inning will be coming in just a second. It's high, 1-0. Here's a strike. We speculated whether or not we see double pitch late in the close game. I guess that answer's no. 1-1. Low, 2-1. Tarpons are trying to stay undefeated. Terrebonne's trying to get to 4-2. Both of these teams have got a bunch of power points. The 2-1 is hit a mile in the air on the right side. Should be routine. First baseman is there and makes the play. The wind blew it a little at the last second, so it's not routine, but it does make the play this way. And look, I'll say this, and this will make people down the body mad. It's unfair that these two teams are going to compete for playoff spots but the Tarpons get a +2 just for playing this game in Terrebonne. That's ridiculous. But they will stand in. That's high, 1-0. Cam Pierce saying, hey, you fussed us for banging. Why are you not fussing him for banging? Something tells me that has ignited a beehive. And there in the first base dugout, the 1-0. Is a strike 1-1. So let me ask you this. Why can't they bang on the wall in the dugout? What form are they doing? Like, that's a dumb move. Like, come on, man. The 1-1. Why 2-1? The fans in the bleachers could bang on the bleachers. What difference does it make? 2-1. Swing on this 2-2. Good pitch. From our guy, Leeret, who has pitched well. We're in the top of the 7th inning. It's a 2-ball, 2-strike count for Jack Leday. Foul into the netting. It'll stay 2-2.
Get him, E.
8 o'clock hour in Houma, Louisiana. Leeret lines and fires. High, and it's full. Welcome to another base runner. Glad he called something. The 3-2. Hit in the air to left center. They gave it a ride. They're chasing it, and it's caught. He makes a nice play, and it's 2 away. But they gave it a ride. Caught by the guard. Now Kendon Berg will stand in. What did I tell you earlier today that Kendon Berg would do? Oh, he's popped out to third at a base at the left and walk. Chance to make me look like I know far more than I actually do here. The first pitch. Whoa, oh, yes. The 1-0. It's a strike 1-1. Had a chat with Camden's father on Sunday. He is battling a shoulder injury. That's the reason why he's not playing in the field. He can't throw the ball. But he can still swing it. The 1-1. Here's a strike 1-2. Camden got hurt in the Central Lafourche football game. Severely hurt and just never told him. He played the whole rest of the year. Crazy toughness. The 1-2 in the dirt, 2-2. Leeret trying to have a clean 7th. The pitch. The 1-2-3 inning for the Tarpons, and Terrebonne will have a chance to win it in the bottom half. They're going to be sending Chasson, Jones, and Leeret to the plate. We'll be back in a minute with the bottom 7 on KLEB. Those decisions become so difficult to make. But Terrebonne has a method to it to try to get one run with the hard air order. Chasson, Jones, and Lerat.
Now batting number 7, Bryce Chasson.
Chasson flew out the center, grounded out the short, struck out looking. Mason Booker was outstanding in Cecilia. The pitch. Chopped foul, it's 0-1. Threw a good one to start it out. Pitch in the dirt, 1-1. One ball, one strike to Chasson. Guard's pitch. Hit hard and stabbed by Kiro. He will make a throw and it's over.
Now batting number 24, Kirby.
All right. Kobe Jones might be your best player. He's a college signee. You ask him to give up an outfield. He probably has not had any practice time at all, which may factor into this ball. That is a not good play there. The winning run's now at second, and now I would bunt. Now I'd bunt over to third. Not sure what Galicia was doing there. That was not a good decision. They're going to walk Kobe Jones. Which that's probably a good idea, right? His run doesn't mean anything for this game. Goes first at second. Lerat will now stand in.
All right, you get in there now.
Number 31, Eric Lerat.
Throw strikes here. He is bunting, it's high, 2-0. Here's the problem. Whenever I say it's high, it's 2 feet high. It's not close high. Terrebonne is looking real good here. It's 5-5. They've got the winning run at second. There's no outs, and it's a 2-0 count. The pitch, way high, 3-0. I would, but I mean, if it's a fastball right down the middle, it'd be a great pitch to bunt. But I would. The 3-0. Pickle now. outs without allowing that runner at third to score. That's a tall order. Mound visit brought to you by 3T Oil, home of the drive-through oil change.
Bringing the infield in here.
Probably bringing the outfield in. There's no sense being back there. Yeah.
Now batting, number 10, Dylan Skirgo.
I'll be honest, he's in for the power. That's what I would have thought that he would have been. He catches it right there. I don't know that he could throw it home and get the out. But anyway, we'll see. Beauregard's got to throw strikes. The pitch. There's one. It's 0-1. The bases are loaded. Terrebonne's trying to get a non-district win. Trying to hand the Tarpons their first loss. The 0-1. Foul into the netting, and boy, a strikeout would be huge for the Tarpons.
You gotta protect. Let's go.
Geis is on deck. Beauregard staring into the mid, the 0-2. Hit up the middle, shortstop field, but they come home, they get the lead out, go to first, and he stays there. So the Tarpons get the out, the bases stay loaded. And a good job there by Pierce, delivering a strike to the plate. Now Geis will stand in. It was trying to get you a double play ball right there, but it was safe easily first.
Come on, Nate. Confidence, Nate. Let's go, Nate.
Beauregard's pitch. Strike 0-1. Boy, it would be so deflating for Terrebonne if they are not able to score here. But the Tarpons still have to get 2 more outs. The infield is still in. The pitch. Swing and miss. 0-2. The Tarpon fans who were sitting on their hands a minute ago are now starting to believe a little bit. There's 1 out and an 0-2 count. To Nate Geis. Beauregard's pitch. Hit up the middle. Beauregard will field it, get it to home. They'll go to first, and he's in safe. So there are 2 away, and the Tarpons now are 1 out away and will get back to regular depth. Oliver with outstanding.
Number 29, Ethan Morgan.
If he delivers like a perfect strike, he will maybe got this a pinch hitter, by the way. Well, not a pinch hitter, the guy came into the game. Pitch is high, 1-0. Tarpon infield back in middle depth, or regular depth rather. The hitter is Ethan Mormon hitting for Evan Oliver. Pitch is wide, 2-0. Cameron Pierce saying if it's the size of a ping pong ball in the sweet spot, that's where you want it. And now I think actually he's telling the tape. He told him like this, and then he said this. I think that second motion is tape. It's high. Tarpons are 1 pitch away from walking apart and leaving this one. Then Beauregard come all the way back. For Mormon. The pitch. The strike is 3-1. Good frame job from Beauregard there. Coach Pierce, I think he's telling him swing away for this one. Especially with a reserve player. 3-1. Hit in the other right. The Tarpons are chasing it. College does make the play with some drastic success. I thought that the ball hit the turf, but it was actually some drastic kicks up when he slid, and he did make the play. Terrebonne had the bases loaded and no one out, and they don't score. Tarpons are going to have Brock Johnson stand in. Remember when he was the starting pitcher? Brock is now playing out in left field. And an RBI fielder's choice ground out in the field. Lee Red is still the pitcher for the Tigers. Johnson was going in the lead single season. He doesn't have any type of pitch. Johnson will stand in. The pitch. Low, 1-0. A Tarpon fan trying to get under the skin of Lee Red, telling him that there's a lot of pressure right now. Yeah, there is. The 1-0 as a strike. But I'll say this, Lee Red has probably been their most effective pitcher. He's been very good. English was good early, got roughed up a little bit at the end. The 1-1 pitch. Low, 2-1. Boozy guard in that last half inning. He was behind 3-0 for the last guy that he faced. The 2-1 swing. Let's go to chase ball 3.
Get me!
2 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch to Johnson. Hit in the air to right field. That's a leadoff base hit from Brock Johnson. Now Mason Buzigard will stand in with a chance to help himself. And I think he's going to be asked to help himself by bunting. But that remains to be seen. Just get the feeling this game's going to be decided by which team makes the defensive boo-boo. Yeah. They were able to push past it. Throw back in the runner's safe. Buzigard goes for 2. Walking for the top 5 runners going. They throw down the second, and he's in safe. The ball gets into the outfield. Oh! Oh, my. Missed opportunity. He didn't see where the ball went. But the ricochet would have allowed Johnson to get to third had he picked up the ball. But if you don't see it, you can't advance.
Johnson had a huge jump.
But there's your bunt. What was the pitch called? Do you know?
leave the ball.
Scoreboard guy doesn't know. I'll trust Coach Kala. He set a ball.
Never mind.
It's called strike. Now will Buzzy Guard be bunting? He's showing it. They'll throw back, and I think that was just for the Tigers to get a clue of what he was going to be doing. First baseman is in on the turf. He is showing bunt. It's high, and it's a ball. Tarpons are having fun in the home dugout. Or the visiting, I actually said home dugout, but it's our team. Visiting dugout today. First base dugout. The 1-1, he bunts it down the right side. Beautiful bunt. The catcher makes a quick throw to the back for the out. But it is a beautifully placed bunt. And the Tarpons have the lead runner over at third with 1 out. And now it's up to Eduardo Galicia, who has not been retired today. He's been hit twice and got a base hit to right. Eduardo just puts it in play. The Tarpons will like their chances. The infield is in. Pitch. He shows bunt and pulls back. It's a ball, 1-0. Well, it's going to be tough with the infield in to pull that off. Would he dare come with a 2 strike squeeze? He's not going, and it's inside 2-0. Josh Mack is on deck. He has a 2 RBI single in the game. Pitch. It's a strike 2-1.
Get me! He wasn't ready for the pitch.
Represent the lead runner, Brock Johnson, over at third base. Alicia basically shows bumming up suicide street. Executed to perfection. They throw down the first and it's into the outfield. How far could Eduardo run? He's headed to second. He will stop there. The Tarpons have a run and the lead in the 8th inning. What did I tell you about defensive mistakes? Not that that caused the run, but that actually caused an insurance run. But a beautifully played bunt from Galicia.
You know, the little things out here, these great executions for Eduardo.
Al Mack will stand in. That's a strike on 1. Terrebonne's got to settle down. The difference between a 1-run deficit and a 2-run deficit is huge in a 1-inning situation. The 0-1 high, 1-1. How fitting would it be? Sanamo, who has just hammered the ball tonight and has had no luck, is on deck. The 1-1. There's a strike, 1 and 2. Lerat trying to battle back. The pitch to Mack. Hit in the air to left field. They're chasing it. They're making the play in left field. The runner will tag, head to third, and will get there safely. So the Tarpons are going to get another insurance run 90 feet away. The Tigers get the second out. Don't see that often, but when you got athletes like Angelette. All right, Luke, we're rooting for you, brother. You've had nothing but bad luck today. You've hammered the ball. Chance to get an RBI. The pitch. High, 1-0. to Sanamo. That's a strike, 1-1. Sanamo in the batter's box, the 1-1. There's a strike, 1-2. Tarpons have gotten the lead here in the 8th. The 1-2. Wide, 2-2. Learette delivers a 2-2 in the dirt and stopped by guys 3-2. Jacob Pierce is on deck. He had a base hit earlier in the game. Solid hit up the middle. Full count delivery. But the Tarpons do take the lead. Now can they hold on to the lead? We'll find out in a minute. 6-5 South Lafourche on KLEB. What a ball game this has been.
Number 8, Chase Lagarde.
Lagarde's a good player. He stands in play. Pitch bottom 8. Control was an issue for Buzigard at times in the 7th. Hit. Little knuckleball to the left side. Fielded by Pierce. Got him by a step, 1 away. A little cue ball shot off the end of the bat, and Pierce charged it and made a play.
Get pumped up, baby!
Number 3, Devin Baha.
Trahan is over 3 standing in. On deck is a guy who with one swing could do some big damage, though. That'd be level. Yep, no doubt. That's the ball, 1-0. All right, Buzigard, let's go. The 1-ball, no strike pitch. Hit in the air, should be routine on the right side. Mack is calling him off. There's 2 away. The Tarpons are 1 out away from getting a road victory over the Terrebonne Tigers. And now you gotta face their best hitter, who with one swing to tie it. He had a 2 RBI double earlier and almost hit it out there.
Number 23, Ethan Lovell.
Buzigard looks way more comfortable in the second inning than he did in the first. The pitch. Low, 1-0. 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. Cam Pierce basically telling him, quit being a baby, go back. He quickly told him, hey, go back in the box, kid. The 1-1. Breaking for shutout. Makes it 1-2. The Tarpon Fiends are making noise. They're one strike away from going on the road and improving to 4-0. The pitch. Got him! Guard spikes the hat. The Tarpons come on the road and get a big win. They said over the weekend, oh man, the Tarpons didn't play anybody. They played somebody today, and they come on the road and get a big win. Brian Colley, some final thoughts.